Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. I am going to see what comes through and who comes through and see what I get for you. Interesting. The Death card is first coming out. You're showing up as the Death card energy, which is great because death, the other side of that is rebirth. So you had to really let go of what and who you were, what wasn't working for you. You might have been feeling stuck, like you were kind of staying in the same place so much that you were starting to decay. And I see that here, but as you are having this rebirth process, you are having to let go of and examine everything that came before so that you can move into a place of a new reality. So this is a very interesting card because you can see the whole spinal column, you can see every bone, you can see everything that made you who you were. And now you're examining this. You're really seeing the inside, the multifaceted, ways that you integrated into the world. Maybe you didn't know why something was happening. Maybe you had the same bad luck or the same issues, the same cycles, and you couldn't see it clearly because the flesh was covering it up, or the blood was coursing through. And by letting these things go, having this death process, you're having a rebirth. So let's see. Let's see what is coming up. Let's see. Ooh, lots of cards. I'm going to take this one. The 10. Wait. Is this the 10 one? Yes, the 10 of Pentacles. Exactly. After this death and rebirth, there's going to be a lot of success because you're going to see clearly where you were planting your seeds and why they weren't growing. Because sometimes we have to let things, I think of a forest fire. And forest fires were seen as bad. Death is seen as bad. Things ending are seen as bad. But when there's a forest fire, it comes through and it allows the soil to become very mineral rich. So when the acorns, the seeds drop into the ground, they are actually able to take root and grow. Before, if there was too much stuff going on, if there was too much vegetation, too many things going on in your life that were getting in the way, the underbrush, it had to be cleared. And that is bringing this new growth. It looks to me like a nest, like eggs. So this is, even though this is long-term growth with the 10 of Pentacles, it's also a 10 is the end of a cycle and a beginning. So this is really exciting to me because your death and the 10 of Pentacles looking like that, very much similar to the tree rings too. Like out of this old growth comes new possibilities, and a lot of them. And this is in the 3D world, so I'm getting a lot of physical, manifestations. It's not just psychological. It's a real big physical ending and beginning in your life. Okay, let's see what else you get. And then you got the 4 of Pentacles. And I really like this because it's showing the connection, the root system between these pentacles. Even though they're individual seeds, individual ideas, they're all connected, growing and giving each other strength and connection. So you might be getting into a group or meeting other people that have similar ideas to you or that can help grow your seeds and make these connections. This could be within yourself, but it's a very physical thing. You're putting things together. You're making sense of them. You're creating that tree ring. And it's starting off very small, but it's a very precise working. Like you have gone through this death experience, this ending, and now what's coming is new growth. A lot. I mean, so far you have 14 pentacles. That's amazing. And then the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is about success, This is that manifestation, the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis, the rebirth. So the caterpillar goes in there and it has to go through a very extreme process, and then it comes forward as the butterfly. And it may not look like much, but the butterfly emerges from something that's very painful, but it's a process of death and rebirth. Okay, let's see. See what else you got. The Mother of Swords. The Mother of Swords is the Queen of Swords, and this is wisdom. This is wisdom within you. Going through this death and rebirth process was a growing experience. You learned a lot. You took the lessons you've learned and brought them into your nest, creating this very safe place to build ideas and structures that you're now bringing into the world. And you're being very purposeful about it. You're bringing exactly the things that you want, that are important, into your life. And that's bringing your rebirth, this butterfly experience, this butterfly manifestation. I'm loving this. And then you got the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy, and this is the slow, steady. The Queen of Swords is Libra. So you're getting that analytical, justice, very balanced energy. You're warm and open to new ideas, but you're also very clear on what you want. So a lot of physical and air energy. We also have fire. Let's see about water. So we get some more earth energy, and this is slow and steady. Like growing a tree, growing something from a seed into a tree, it takes a long time. It takes a lot of being comfortable, being alone and introspective, but not being distant from those around you, but just knowing that it's going to take time, that you have to go at your own pace. Maybe you were kind of like running yourself into the ground with this death card, and it wasn't working. It wasn't manifesting what you wanted. So you instead had to get to a place where you were willing to let everything go. You know, the death card is the end. There is no more after that except to have a rebirth, have a new purpose. The same with a seed. Like, you know, if the tree falls, but then it released a seed, and that starts to grow because of that other larger tree falling, it is a new life. It is not the same tree, but it is from that tree. And we are about to go into Virgo season after Leo season, so that's really interesting. So this could be happening. We're going into Lion's Gate, and after Lion's Gate we have the Virgo energy, the Hermit energy. So this intense going through this gate, this portal, this birth, and coming into a more calm, analytical, earthly, but attached to the earth, but also very grounded, and you know, you're looking at every detail. Okay, so then you have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about moving away from things that no longer serve you. Like, you're not spending a lot of time with emotions that are not serving your higher purpose, that aren't helping you grow. You're going into this dark night of the soul, but it's not a bad thing. It's just dark. The dark isn't always bad. It's where things grow and then emerge. So this can be a very positive thing. You just have to change your way of looking at it. Just because something is in the dark, it doesn't mean it's scary. It just means it's unknown. It's a new adventure. It's that going towards the light and then going through the portal and having rebirth. And then, like I was talking about, the mountain, Three of Pentacles. So this is about making it through that dark night of the soul. Seeing the mountain is moving towards you. And what I like about this mountain is it looks very much like a tree, like the base of a tree if a tree fell. And then we have our seeds, our pentacles here again. You have so many pentacles, 17 pentacles. That's amazing. It's a lot of pentacles. So maybe the 17th of the month when you see this will be important or something about 17:8, like we were talking about 8:8, the Lionsgate portal. So let's see if there's any other information for you guys, maybe something a little more specific to what you're dealing with. I'm going to use these cards and see if I get some clarification on your reading. Let's see. Nice. The 10 of Cups. Like I was saying, after you go through this dark night, and the sun will come out and it will refract on everything, and you'll see that rainbow. You'll see the cups that you moved away from actually allow you to have celebration, have emotional fulfillment, have connection with those. And this is looking very happy. I'm like seeing, after all of this, if you see this as a growth opportunity and experience to actually have let your ideas flourish. If once you let go of the old ideas and really move past that, there's just going to be so much. There's, you need the emotions, the water to water your tree, to water your seeds. So I see that you have the internal light, and there's a lot of darkness, but after that darkness, you're going to have a lot of celebration. So I see that your emotions are going to come through and actually water you what you want, fuel it. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, another 8 of Cups. So yeah, if you're noticing yourself getting stuck on the old past emotions and stuff, remember, these are here to teach you something. They're here to illuminate what you didn't see and help you move towards that mountain. There's a lot of mountains here. See, we have that mountain. So once you go through this portal, it's going to be dark. It's going to be scary. You're not going to know what to do. But if you look within yourself, you'll make the decision that's really for your best and highest good. You just have to look at things from a higher perspective. I always like this because the world is in his hand. And so he's seeing things clearly and able to make that direction. If you are wondering what direction to make in the dark here, on this path, trust yourself. Trust yourself. You have ask what is for the best and highest good and go in that direction. Look at things from a higher perspective. Make sure that you're not micromanaging yourself or looking at things with a magnifying glass, but instead of from the vantage point of seeing the whole picture. Once you do, you'll see why these things happened to you, why you went through this heartbreak, why you went through these struggles, because it was meant to lead you to, exactly, this 10 of Cups, this 10 of Pentacles. I mean, you got 2 10s. That's really, and they're really good 10s. You want this. So I'm really loving your energy. You may get scared a little bit, but remember, you have the strength. And once you make that decision, you're going to show up as the magician, and your possibilities are endless. This is really exciting. I'm loving your energy. I'm loving it so much. I love you guys. I love this channel. I love the opportunity to connect with you. And, I look forward to whoever is going to come forward is going to give you the message that you need. The King of Swords. The information you need will show up when you're ready, when you are open, and when you identify, hey, I might be scared. I might be damaged. I might be battered and bruised. I might actually look like this decaying little bird here. But underneath it all, that as this all absorbs into the soil, it will give you your dreams, your seeds, the fuel it needs, the power, the minerals, the experiences that you need to grow. And I am so loving this. Be proud of yourself. More cups, the 9 of Cups here. there's a lot that people don't see about your growth. They may not see you as this bird, but you are, because you had to go through a lot. You had to go through massive change, massive transformation, and you did that. So you don't have to show everybody what you did, but be proud. Be proud of what you created. I mean, you are showing up as a magician. You are showing up as getting the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. I mean, this is great. I love you guys so much. And we got another Hermit. So remember, when you're not sure what to do, go within. Really trust yourself that you know the path forward. See? You know, when you're struggling in that direction, you know the path forward. What you're seeing from a higher perspective is yourself. So I love you guys so much. I love you, love you, love you. Mwah. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.